This segment is sponsored by Dr. Nahlah. We are here with Dr. Nahlah of the dental group of Tyson's, who helps people get a great new smile, get their confidence back. Because Dr. Nahlah, I know a lot of people fear getting dental work done, right? Sometimes maybe the cost, the pain, but more so you say it's the judgment that they're afraid of.
That's right. So people don't want a medical profession talk down to them about their dental health getting deteriorated. They already know it. So they deserve someone to tell them how they can help them instead, and without any judgment.
They don't want a judgment, they want a solution. They want it fixed.
Absolutely.
And that's what you're here for. Okay, your next client, this is his before. What is going on here?
So Jutar have a lot of bad broken teeth, a lot of decayed teeth. As you see, he have a big cyst and infection in his upper jaw. Oh, wow. So we have to address all this problem. In his case, we choose to go with a procedure called All-on-4, which is extracting all his upper teeth, cleaning all this infection and cyst out of his jaw, and place 4 implants and give him fixed teeth on top of the implant in the same day. Okay. So he can leave with a new smile right away in the same day.
And I hear that he followed you on social media for like 2 years and then finally gave you a call. Let's hear his story.
It was bad. It was to where I was embarrassed to smile. I smiled like this, you know, just didn't feel comfortable. They didn't smile a lot. When I decided to go with Dr. Nahlah, just felt really, really good. Never heard pricing from him, like, hey, this is how much. It was never that. Everybody else was always first thing, money, 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 money. It didn't. It felt like family here, and it still do. That's what I was looking for. I didn't want any surprises in the middle of the procedure or 6 months into it, oh, we need to do this. Whatever had a question for the staff or anybody, the response was quick. It didn't have to be on hold for whatever reason. If I had an issue, I didn't feel comfortable, they would bring me in as soon as possible and adjust it. You know, we took some x-rays, sat down with Dr. Nahlah, and then we went through everything and pretty much looked at what my options are and what do we need to do. Looking at took a walk through the lab, at the lab tech. It was great, just everything about the whole consultation. And I actually made the decision that day. We signed the paperwork and everything was done. I got some medicine and things like that I needed to do before the surgery. And the follow-up would also by health, before my procedure, everything, was thorough. I needed to provide a lot of stuff, which is great, A lot of other places didn't ever ask that. It was more like, we can do it in a week or 2 weeks, or without asking if I have any health condition. And that's important when you're going through 2-3 hours of surgery, I was out for 3 hours, and woke up with no bruising, no nothing. A lot of places scare me, say, oh, you're gonna have black eye or major bruising, you might have to take 2-3 weeks off work. But here, if I wanted to, I could have gone back literally after 2 days, but I choose to stay home for a little bit longer just to, take advantage of it. Everything was great. My son found a picture of me, I think maybe 10 years ago. I was smiling, and I brought it to Dr. Nahlah, and it almost looks identical as my, original. And that was a big thing too, trying different, shapes, colors, and everything else. And after that, I left everything just up to Dr. Nahlah. I just wanted something, and as you can see, his work speaks for itself. It's been great.
Incredible. And 2 things stand out to me there, right? He wanted accessible options, which you provided to him, but more importantly, why was this happening? His health, you took that into consideration.
That's right. So for us, we make this process very accessible to everyone, and we consider the health condition of the patient and make sure the procedure we are performing is not compromising any health condition that the patient have. And we reach to their physician and make sure every step out of our procedure is safe for our patients.
You're calling their doctor. That's smart, and it's always a team effort when it comes to that. Can we see the before and afters again? Because this is just incredible. I mean, it just looks so natural, Dr. Nahlah.
It does look very natural. That's how we approach this natural smile during our consultation and during our smile design session. We discuss how is the patient like to have their smile. If they have any old pictures when they have a good smile when they were younger, they want to have similar smile to it, or if they like a smile of a certain person, they can bring these pictures, and we definitely can be able to create that smile for them the way they wish it.
Oh, incredible work as always. And again, you can see just his confidence and his joy back. Dr. Nahlah, thank you so very much for sharing this story. Thank you, Kristen, for having me. You at home, you can get a complimentary consultation in Tyson's Corner with Dr. Nahlah. Just give his team a call at 703-493-1060. That's 703-493-1060, or go to drnahlah.com.